House program Thai-China since 2003, and it came into force the 1st October of 2003. And we have done some small studies since 2004, and also we visited the situation in this last year to look at the market mechanism, impact of market mechanism this last year. I will discuss based on that two small study. To give an overview context, the context of the trading between the Thai and China. China is the third largest exporting market of Thailand, and also the second exporter to Thailand. So we are quite close trading partners. But forget ASEAN. ASEAN remains the first for Thailand, the first export and import market for Thailand. But look at each country, single country. China is very, very big trading partner to Thailand. And since we signed the Early Harvest program, but we discussed among civil society, we try to find the the driving force. What happened to our Prime Minister to sign this? Because when you look at the impact, it's kind of almost look like losing all, but gain very little. So we see that maybe sometime we analyze that Thaksin will try to show the ASEAN country how to implement or how to fasten the liberalization of market among AFTA, within the ASEAN country under AFTA, which is already agreed since 1992, 93, I can remember well. And it was not really implemented well. So to fasten it with the key of the Thai government, and also we were thinking maybe there are some hidden agenda behind this deal between the Thaksin administration and the Chinese government. So this has been done since 2003, and then in 2004 we can see severe impact that start to happen. We see that at 2003 and 2004, the vegetable importation to Thailand increased, from China increased 180%, 180%, and fruits import increased 142%, while the export to China increased only 45% in terms of vegetable, and in terms of fruits increased only 78%. So we deficit. But at that time, the Thaksin government tried to claim and to advertise that China is a very big market of 1,000 population, and even each Chinese people eat one longan per person. It will be a huge market for the longan farmers in Thailand. So it's not so true. It happened in a different way. And so this impact a lot. And at that time, the price of vegetable and fruits dropped at average around 35 to 70%, which impact a lot on the income of the farmers, particular onion, red onion and garlic farmer, and all vegetable. Right now, if you look at the market in Thailand, you can see plenty of apples. What is peach? Maybe also orange and all mushrooms or vegetable flooded into the tank. This is the direct impact that we can see very clear. But the second thing that we look at recently, we can see the change in market mechanism within Thailand. We found that it has resulted in the changing power between the trader and the farmer. The farmer has already less bargaining power and they become lesser. The power of the farmer become lesser because the FTA, like free zero tariff tax, has created the atmosphere of trade facilitating that many traders have used it as the excuse to say that sorry, we can buy you only this price because of there's a lot of supply. We have already a lot of garlic vegetables, so we can only buy you this price. So this is happened a lot, and also it how to say it's give the power for the trader to manage their supply. When for example during the season the season crop the price is always very low and it's lower. But when farmers try to adapt themselves, like try to put more inputs, put more technology in order to produce off-seasonal crops, in order to gain more price. And then what happened is a trader could import and then say that, so we already have it, so you can only sell at this price. So this is a kind of, we found that there's a phenomenon of price ceiling, that the price has been kept at certain level. And this is give a power for the trader to manipulate, to manage their supply and trading system very well. So this is happening, and it's still happening. And one point that about the impact that we can see is that we can see the changing face of the trader. In terms of exporter, instead of the Thai merchant, Thai trader could export more to China, like could export longan or could export what else that we would like to send to, maybe longan to China. And then exporter change place into the Chinese trader. And they even got together like the cartel, the bunch of the trader who always say the same price, and then trading these themselves, because it's very difficult for the Thai exporter to enter into the market, into the Chinese market. There's a lot of regulation to be a staple for the Thai trader. And also we can see back into Thailand, we can see the changing face also of the importer. Also the Chinese trader has replaced the importer here. So the Chinese merchant also import the Chinese fruits, Chinese vegetables, and distribute it within the Thai market. So this is all happening, and it is ongoing. So this is kind of not only changing the production and also changing in market system, which is already farmer has no power, no gain from this. So it's very clear that both ways, import and export, we've lost our, how to say, market benefit of this. And another point that I would like to make is that when I discuss with farmers, and during this time, since we opened market with China, the farmers start to realize that this is because of the opening market between Thailand and China, and they start to call for closing the gate. But it seems like no one listens to it. But one thing that the farmers really want to know, they really want to know that how much it really cost for the production in China. They really want to know how could the Chinese farmer produce that garlic in a very cheap cost. Like the garlic started in Thailand with the price of 5 baht per kilo, for example. Sometimes 5 baht, sometimes 3 baht. And people said that the cost in China is around 2 baht per kilo, which is unbelievable. Because in Thailand, at average, it's around 6 to 7 baht per kilo. The cost of garlic production is 6 to 7 baht per fresh garlic per kilo. That's for example. I think this is the point that they really want to know that really the Chinese farmer gain from this, gain from this trading. So I think this is could be one point that the farmers could learn from each other and how to help each other to survive. Because we have an assumption that maybe it's also Chinese farmers will not survive from this. Produce in a very cheap cost and very suppressive labor use. And also, this is also the point of not only Thailand and China, but this is also the point between Thailand and Philippines, Thailand and Indonesia, because Thailand will always brain of sending, exporting all agricultural product to neighboring country and then destroy the livelihood of farmers. So we don't know actually who's gained from this trading, but farmers are really curious to know how could we make an understanding among farmers who rarely could survive from this system. So this is one thing. And the second thing is that I believe that Thailand would like to be a kind of gateway for China, because we can see from this point that there will be opening market for China, not only produced from China, fluctuating to Thailand, but also passing Thailand, use Thailand as a route, go to Indonesia, to Philippines, to Malaysia more easily. So this is also the point I think I would like to